Hey everybody, this is Julie with ReadySetStampIt.blogspot.com, and I sure have had a busy weekend. I'm putting together some of these notepads. I know you guys have seen me show how to make the notepads, but I wanted to show you some of them completed. So this is done with some of those transparencies that I picked up, and also a little bit of bling in here. And so this is the notepads that my mom's going to be selling for me at the Bazaars. And then this one I made, so they're all kind of different. So this one I made, and it's sort of the fall with that fall paper in the back, a ribbon, and then I added some of these really pretty Prima flowers and these fall little brads that I have here. And then this one was done with this type of paper that I just got recently. And then this is so cute. These are actually little mini napkins, and Sylvia had sent them for me, and I haven't had a chance to use them yet. And they came in a set of 4 like this, and I think they look so cute on here. And they actually came hung like this, and so I just trimmed it off because it actually worked really well to just hang it there with the little plastic behind it here. So anyway, I liked how that works. So there's that, and just accented this one with a little bit of gold. And then this one, of course, you guys saw that card that I love so much, so I ended up making a notepad with the same design on that one. And then this one's a Christmassy one, and this was actually a pre-designed Christmas invitation cards that I got last year at Joann's, actually at Michael's. And so I just saved a few of these, and so this was just all pre-printed and just stuck it on here and added a little accent with this. And then this one here with the Prima flower, and this is the stamp that Sylvia had given to me, and this is a rub-on transfer that Sylvia had given me, and then I just added a little accent onto there. So aren't these so cute? And I like just that they're all different and varied, and I think it would go for, you know, anyone's liking. It's got a bunch of different things. So now let me show you this really quick here, because I'm also working on another Bazaar item. Not Bazaar, but, you know, to sell at the Bazaars. And it actually has to do with a Hershey bar, and many of you guys have probably seen this, but I'll show this to you anyway because this is a hot seller. This happens to be chocolate with almonds, and I actually meant to buy the Hershey's chocolate bar, the smaller ones, without the almonds, because I know some people don't like them. I prefer them with, but anyway, I was trying to get it without, but I didn't realize I bought this, but nonetheless. Okay, so here's a 5x5 piece of paper. And what you do is just take your ATG gun, like so, and then you wrap it around the paper here. So I'll start on this side. So you work from behind. And it's kind of along the same lines as you guys have seen the Hershey Nuggets. I know the Pink Stamper just had something in her video with the Thanksgiving with the Hershey Nuggets. So it's the same principle where you're just wrapping a piece of candy here. And this is the cutest little poem, and I'll have this on my blog, ReadySetStampIt.blogspot.com. And basically what it says is they got so busy they meant to cook something, and they didn't have time to cook the treat, so here's the Christmas fudge, and it ends up being a candy bar, which is just adorable. So this is printed off. I did this just on the computer, and I think I did Arial font at 8 setting, and I did it in 3 different columns, and you could get 6 on a page. And so what you do here is I just adhered this to some paper. So I added some color to it because I did want to have some color onto here. So I'm just going to add some tape to the back of this here. And you just get it on this one side here. I like to leave a little border down below here and then a bigger border on top. And I'll show you why the on top portion. What I've also done here is gone ahead and stamped this. This cutest little stamp I got was from Hampton Art Stamps, and this came in that box set that I got from him. So I just stamped this onto here and then colored it in with some markers. And then the cutest little brads that Sylvia had sent to me, and they were Christmassy, and some were Halloween, some were baby. So I used the Christmassy ones for this, and then punched another hole over here so that I could tie in some ribbon, and that'll just go on the top of here. And I would definitely recommend you tie it onto here rather than stick it, because people need to lift this up and read this little poem here. So let me show you a finished one that I've done here. And this is with a little brad that I did here, a snowflake brad, and this is all colored in so they can lift it up and read it. And that's the little candy bar. And The best way to sell these, so a little hint to sell these at the bazaar, is to blow up this verbiage here and stick it in one of those acrylic stands, or at least put it somewhere, blow it up at least to 8.5 by 11, and put it upright so that people can really see what it says. And then they'll get it, and of course it usually makes them chuckle, and they usually end up buying them. So I would say to price these anywhere from $2 to $3 a piece. So, and that seems to be a reasonable price that people will pay for these. So that's my tip on that. And for these notebooks, I would say you could sell these for $3 to $4 a piece on the notebooks. So there's just some hints and tips for you guys for bazaars or just Christmas gifts if you want to do homemade items. And I've got more that I'm working on too, more ideas. So you'll see that in a couple days. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.